everyone. Welcome to a special beauty edition of the 60&Me show with Margaret Manning and Ariane Poole. As you probably can see, I'm not completely made up.
No.
Ariane has already put on primer.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me what you've done, because I've been in another world.
These are all videos that we've done before, so check those out if you're interested.
Right.
We've done primer and the importance of that. We've done foundation, so you can look at that for tinted moisturizers, etc. And we've done concealer. So the kind of key things, but you can dip in and out. So whatever is suited in your lifestyle and your passions, by all means. But now we're on to eyebrows.
Right, now this eyebrows, before you start, because eyebrows for me are, how we all look at things in the mirror and we say, oh, I really like my eyes. I think I have nice eyes, but oh my gosh, my eyebrows, I don't like that. And this is one of the things for me, because I color my hair, so my eyebrows are they're not matching.
No.
These are my natural eyebrows, which are a darker brown, and I don't know what to do with them. I really don't. And gray hairs in there.
Exactly.
So over to you, Ariane.
Lots of different things, and also we're from a generation that we've really plucked our eyebrows because it was that real thin eyebrow look, and those of us who have let it grow back, maybe they haven't grown back quite the way we want.
Right.
And eyebrows make such a big difference. They can make you look like you're tired. If they're not the right shape, they can make your eyes look like they're drooping when they're not drooping. All sorts of things. So I'm going to show you a couple of quick things.
Okay.
As we go along, I'll also introduce various eyebrow products. So it's really completely up to you. Now, if you're somebody who's got really sparse brows for whatever reason, because of medication or so forth, there are eyebrow products that help grow them back. So check those out, because they really do work. I know a lot of people who've used them and have had very positive results.
That's good to know.
Good option.
Okay.
Let's start off. The perfect eyebrow shape, which is we're all kind of looking for. So this is the perfect eyebrow shape for Margaret's face, but you can follow the same thing in order to get the perfect eyebrow shape for your face. I'm not a huge fan of the eyebrow stencils, because you might want to you might love how Kylie has her eyebrows, or how Elizabeth Taylor had her eyebrows, but unless you've got their face shape, you're going to have really weird shaped eyebrows.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not going to go for that. So I'm going to go for your shape. So I'm taking this. This is a new Estee Lauder eyebrow pencil. It's got a highlighter at one end and the brow product on the other end. So and it comes in lots of different colors. So I'm using this to give me an indication of whether or not I need to pluck your brows anywhere. So
And you're just leaning that up against my nose in a straight line.
Yeah, so I'm going to see that I need to take away a few little brows here. So I'm going to just highlight those. This is a really great way of doing a perfect brow shape for your shape of eye. Then you're not going to be plucking them all wonky and everything. That's one thing. You pluck this side, then you go, oh, pluck more. Oh, too much on that side. And you go, backwards and forwards.
Yeah, and by the way, if you wear glasses, that's even more challenging, because in order to pluck your eyebrows, you have to take your glasses off, and so you end up either forgetting it altogether.
But I'll tell you what, there's a really good mirror, Scary Mirror. It's by Tweezerman. It's this little teeny mirror. It's magnification 15.
So you see every hair.
Scary Mary or what? It's horrible. Wow. You stick it on your window so you get the natural daylight. Too much information, but really good information at the same time. Anyway, all right. Okay. So that's where we're good. Now, along here, now you don't need to have anything. So I'm laying the pencil along the side of Margaret's nose, along the side of her eye, and stopping it here. So actually, the ending bit is pretty darn good. Cool. A tiny bit, like about 4 hairs here.
Okay.
Now, for the arch, what you do is you can either take it like this onto the outside of the brow. So I would take a couple away here, just about 3 little brows here.
Could you do that again?
So if you pretend you're looking straight ahead here in the mirror, and I'm taking this and I'm putting it along the edge of her iris, okay? That's where the arch should be for Margaret's face shape. So edge of iris. So I can actually arch this a tiny bit. So I would say, if I'm looking here, 4 brows at the most, okay? So I'm going to do that, and then we'll go on to the other side so we can see.
This will be fun.
Yeah, so I'm sorry if this hurts again. I will just quickly apologize for the pain.
Not at all. Us 60-year-old women are tough.
But this is a really, you'll see the difference instantly once we've plucked these little bits off.
Do I've actually always thought about where the brow should end, and I've thought a little bit about where it should start, and I thought I had it right, but obviously needed a tweak. But the arch, I never thought about the arch, and so maybe that's something to consider.
Yeah. Well, it is, Margaret, for you, it is only a tweak, so I'm really pleased. There's not a lot for me to do. And I'm just sorry, I'm not
No,
going
this
to,
is
I'm
fine.
going to
You know, no,
concentrate.
eyebrows, but you're right. Eyebrows can make a really big difference. In fact, sometimes it's the first thing I do
Yeah.
when I get up in the morning, before I even put on my foundation, because it just makes me feel a little bit alive. you know, so-
Now, can you just see here how that is just by taking a few away here, it's kind of lifted this bit of the eye. It's quite surprising. Now, there's a little bit of redness. We'll deal with that in a second. Now, to get the shape right, there's lots of products that we can use. Like I said, there is this one here, which is the Estee Lauder. I've got a Bobbi Brown powder pencil, which is fabulous. I've got here this is a really nice one. This is Charlotte Tilbury, and
cool
this is
shape.
for blonde. So I'm obviously, because you are essentially a blonde. I'm using the blonde one, and this is cool because it's got a little thing called the spoolie at the end, so you can brush.
And what brand
things.
was this?
This is Charlotte Tilbury.
Okay.
Okay. So. And then we, like I said, we had the Estee Lauder with that. This one here is by Benefit, which is also a fabulous one, which you can. Let me just.
Very
shade that up.
fine. So if you've got a very fine eyebrow, that may be the solution.
This is a really nice one by Shavata, which is a British brow specialist, and that's got 3 different shades, so you can adapt it to whatever shade that you are at that time, because women do change their hair color. Then
Or you could just get together as a group and buy one and share it with the community.
Yeah. And then we've got, these are brow powders, and this one here is a Smashbox, and this one is one of my ones. This one, I'm showing you the blonde ones. There obviously are ones for brunettes, so I'm going to quickly show you the brunette one while we go along.
Actually, I think that's a really good point to make, is that, you know, in the community, we've got, 45,000 women in the community all over the world, and we've got women with completely different complexions. So this video series that we're doing at this moment is obviously using me as a model, so I'm blonde hair, but we're super conscious. But all of these lines have a great selection of for your color.
Like I said, the Shavata one has got loads already in there, but there's a brunette one. All of the companies, that the Estee Lauder, the Bobbi Brown, they all cater for all skin tones, all hair colors.
Exactly.
So we need to really emphasize that. Now, why I'm going to bring up the blonde ones is the blonde ones. This is one for more of an ashy hair blonde, like a cool blonde hair, which is what you would be. And this is for a warmer blonde. So there is a difference, and the reason why you don't want to have reddish eyebrows or pinky eyebrows when you're blonde. Blonde and grey hair are the 2 hardest ones. Yeah. Especially if you're really a fair grey. All right. So I'm going to go. Actually, I really love this Bobbi Brown pencil. This is called Ash. Now, the trick to this is you brush your eyebrows down to start. Okay, most people don't do that. They go, yeah. Why would I brush them down? That's a bit weird. Because what you're going to do, Margaret, is you're going to etch along. If I twist you just a little bit to me, I'm going to etch along the top of your brows. It's like connecting the top of the dots of your actual brow shape. And the only way I can do that is by brushing them down. Then, when I brush them back up, I've already got a fabulous shape starting here.
Create a little ridge there along the top.
And it lifts up the eyebrows. Now I can go underneath and just fill in a tiny bit here with light feathery strokes. Now this is a powder pencil, which means that it's easy to use, it's soft, it's not going to be heavy on your brows.
Yes.
And I just love this. Now, the other product that I'm going to use on you is a brown mascara. Okay.
This is unusual to me. I had never thought about a mascara.
I love this, and Bobbi Brown do one. I do one. There's, I know that. Is it Benefit? Benefit do one as well. There's lots of companies that do these, so it's important to just check out what's your local and what you find is the color that suits and works for you. So with a brown mascara, what you're going to do is take that brown mascara and go just over your brows like that. Now, some people, that's all they need. They don't actually need to have any of the powder stuff. So if your eyebrows are predominantly a lot of gray in them, or if they're really, really blonde, you might just want to do that. And it just fills in and makes it really soft. So,
and this would worry me because mascara is such an intensely dark experience for most people. Why would you jump on and buy a mascara for your eyebrows?
Yeah, if you look, this is this one here.
Yeah.
It's really blonde. And then this is the Bobbi. Where's my Bobbi Brown one gone to? That's the one, Bobbi Brown. This is for blondes for Bobbi Brown as well. But you see how pale they are.
Yes.
So doing that on your eyebrows is not going to be a scary experience because what it's going to do is it's going to keep the eyebrows true rather than making them a darker color. Because when you're this blonde, you need to go a tiny bit darker. When you're really dark, you need to go a tiny bit lighter.
Yeah.
You can't go too dark, otherwise you look like you've got like these dead slugs on your eyes, which is not a great look.
So grey hairs you would just ignore, basically.
Grey hair.
And use a great product like this to kind of fill it in. Because I don't have that many, but it's...
No,
they
but
get
yeah,
visible.
and you said something to me a couple of days ago. You said, "Oh, I pluck out my grey hair." I've done the same, and guess what? They don't
grow back. Like, no hair grows back, so you end up with very tiny.
I thought, oh, I'll pluck out the grey. Brown hair will come back. How long have I been doing this? What did I need? I am an idiot. I'm so sorry.
This is good to hear from her, who honestly knows more about cosmetics than anyone under the sun. But that's okay. We'll forgive you for... Actually, you've got great eyebrows.
But you know what you said? What was I thinking?
I know. Well, I've heard horror stories of people that shaved their eyebrows when they were, because when you're a younger teenager, maybe some of you have done this. And, to pencil in that fine line, and then it's like, eyebrows.
Okay,
great.
So now I'm going to
take a look.
Yeah, you can take a little peek.
Okay, have a look and see.
So remember, because you're going to have your fringe.
Oh my gosh.
You see how that just
it makes
lifts?
a huge difference.
Do you see how even on this side,
the comparison is really cool.
It lifts this bit here like that.
Absolutely.
And this one here is just, wait till I do this, and when I fill in this bit, it's going to lift this eye up like that. Amazing.
What do you think? Okay. Do you know, it's really amazing. And we've talked about this before, that you may never really think about eyebrows. You may focus your attention on just having a bit of lipstick or a blush, and that is totally cool. I mean, all we're trying to do here is give lots of options and choices and inspire you to think about makeup and because beauty, just to say too, and we've talked about this so much, is that beauty is really more than makeup.
Yeah.
It's really about skin care, nutrition, health, exercise, and this is just one little part of it. So I hope you're enjoying it. Anyway.
And the thing is, what we're doing is, so say you're somebody who doesn't want to wear lots of eye makeup or anything. If you want to do your brows, you can do your brows, a bit of mascara, your great lipstick and blush.
Yeah.
You're ready to
done.
go.
Okay, let's do this.
Right, let's do the other side. Right, same thing along the side.
Any plucking on this side?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Sorry.
I'm so happy that you're doing this.
Yeah, so it's just like literally, Margaret, it's a few hairs.
Okay.
And what that does, by taking these ones away, it opens your eyes this way, okay? Now, this side here, again, the length, perfect.
Okay, I'm doing something
Well
right.
done. Very good. Okay. Right, so then I'm going to do the arch, and the arch actually on this one is pretty darn good. I think I need to take out literally 2 hairs. That's it. Really good. I mean,
I love your pink tweezers there.
oh, thank you. Right, so I'm taking out 2 hairs there, hardly anything.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take out maybe about 4 here. Again, not very many. So basically your shape was pretty darn good. Yeah.
Great.
And it's like only a tiny bit of tweaking.
Okay.
So again, so now we're going to do the whole thing again.
All right,
I'm
so
brushing the eyebrows down. So if you look that way, so I'm brushing them down so you can see. If I left them down like that, you'd think that looked a bit weird. So then I'm going to take the
brush, the pencil, powder pencil.
Yeah, and I'm just etching along the top. And I'm going to connect this bit here to that bit there. So I'm just connecting this bit to here because there's a little gap there, and that is what's going to lift your eyebrows when I brush them back up. And it just gives the eyebrow a really nice lift. And then I'm actually going to go for this lighter tone of the brown mascara because and fill in, hold on. Good. Fill in a tiny bit just here.
That brushing down of the eyebrows.
That's the trick.
And up is... I've never. Have you read that anywhere? I mean, I've never read that anywhere. I've never even seen that discussed anywhere.
I started doing that back in the 80s when I was doing red carpet women because I wanted to, obviously the red carpet you can they need to be flawless when they're on the red carpet, and you cannot fudge that. There's no airbrushing going on in front of you. You have to look the business. So it was my absolute mission, for want of a better word, to get the eyebrows perfect. And when I do that,
and once you've got the shape,
that's it.
That's actually taken a little bit of time. Once you've got the shape, it's really it's a 30-second.
It is. It's really quick. And if you're somebody who's like, I'm scared about plucking, go to someone who does threading. I am so passionate about threading. I cannot tell you. I can. Every time I compliment somebody on their eyebrows, I'll say to them, "Gorgeous. Do you thread?" They go, "Yes." Well, every single time.
Tell the truth. That this is how my eyes were shaped. I have threading. Mm-hmm.
And like I said, and those.
And if you don't know what threading is, by the way, it's actually a technique that was developed in India, and it's where a woman uses a very, very thin thread, almost like a
sewing
floss.
thread,
And they literally just kind of tear from the roots, and it's very amazing to watch. But it's cool.
And the thing is, those the bits that I've taken out are probably ones that have just grown back, and not intrinsic from the shape that you had. But
there's nothing wrong with these either. Good
no,
old tweezers.
I'm a tweezer girl. But look how, and see, the thing is, now you're going to have your fringe, and you're going to focus it on your eyes, and you look fabulous.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ariane. This has been great. Well, I hope you've learned some things about eyebrows. I certainly have. And thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.